Hey everybody, it's Aaron. I'm going to be demonstrating how to, as a patient who fell to the ground after 10 days after an L1 to L4 spinal fusion, how to assist yourself getting back up into a wheelchair or a sitting position. In my case, I'm going to be weight bearing as tolerated through the lower extremities, and let's get started. So here I've just fallen onto the ground. I'm not injured, so I can myself crawl back over to the wheelchair. First thing I'm going to need to do is roll onto my stomach. So I'm going to bend one knee, and then the same arm will reach over. Now I'm going to need to abide by post-op precautions so no bending, lifting, or twisting of the spine after a spinal fusion. So I'm going to push through this hip and reach over with this arm and roll over onto my side, and then onto my stomach. From here, I'm going to put my arms at my sides, kind of like I'm going to do a push-up, and then bend the knees and push myself up into the quadruped position. This helps keep your shoulders square with your hips and your spine straight. So from here, I'm going to crawl over to the wheelchair. And once I'm here, I'm going to put one arm onto the wheelchair, and this arm on the ground can help stabilize me as I push up and get up onto one foot that's closest to the wheelchair, and then slowly, without twisting the spine, push up through this knee and then onto the wheelchair. Just get your hip right onto the wheelchair, and then from there you can segmentally align yourself straight with the wheelchair and then push yourself back into a normal sitting position. All right, for this part of the video, I'm going to be instructing you, the caregiver for our patient, how to help your L1 to L4 spinal fusion patient get them rolled over and then back into the wheelchair. So they've just fallen. Obviously, you want to check and make sure they're okay. And then you want to help them make sure they're not bending, lifting, or twisting their spine. So you can have them, so let's see. Summer, I'm going to have you stretch out this leg and then this arm. If this is comfortable for your patient to have their arm overhead, that's great. And they can also leave it at their side. So we're going to get Summer into the prone position by bringing this arm across her stomach, and then I'm going to roll her towards me. So Summer, we're going to roll. I want you to push through this leg and roll this shoulder this way on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. So now, Summer, I'm going to have you, on the count of 3, I'm going to have you push up like you're doing a knee push-up, and I'm going to assist you bringing your hips up toward the sky to get you in the quadruped position. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so her spine is still straight. Her hips are square with her shoulders. This is the point where I would don a gait belt if you have one around. And then Summer, I'll just have you crawl over to the chair here. Good. And then Summer, just a little bit further towards me this way. Good. So here is where we're gonna have Summer put one hand on the chair to stabilize. She can get herself up into a kneeling position, and then Summer, I'll have you bring that knee up, and then on the count of 3, we're just gonna shift your hips, one hip onto the seat right here. For this, I'll use the gait belt and lift about 50% of the effort. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then she can scoot herself back without bending, lifting, or twisting.